Welcome to Biotechnology World. Now we are going to discuss the topic Phylogenetic Tree. Definition: a phylogenetic tree, also known as an evolutionary tree or a dendrogram, is a branching diagram that represents the evolutionary relationships among a group of organisms, genes, or other entities. Phylogenetic tree representation: 1. Branches. Lines representing evolutionary lineages or relationships. 2. Nodes. Points where branches diverge, representing common ancestors. 3. Tips or leaves. It's a terminal node representing extinct species or entities. 4. Root. The hypothetical common ancestor of all taxa in the tree. Phylogenetic tree construction methods. 1. Phonetics. It's based on overall similarity without regard to evolutionary history. 2. Cladistics. Relies on shared derived characteristics to infer evolutionary relationships. 3. Molecular phylogenetics. Here uses molecular data, DNA, protein sequences to reconstruct evolutionary trees. Major tree building algorithms. 1. Distance-based methods. Construct trees based on genetic distances or dissimilarities between taxa. Example, Upma and neighbor joining. 2. Character-based method. Here, analyze shared traits or genetic characters to infer evolutionary relationships. Example, maximum parsimony and maximum livelihood. 3. Model-based methods. Apply statistical models of evolution to estimate tree topologies. Example, Bayesian inference. 4. Routing. Establishing the position of the root relative to the tree's branches. 5. Consensus sequences. Trees generated from multiple analyses to reconcile conflicting topologies. Major features of phylogenetic tree. 1. Topology. The branching pattern of the tree, representing evolutionary relationships. 2. Branch lengths. Represent the amount of evolutionary change or genetic distances between taxa. 3. Bootstrap values. Here, measures of statistical support for branches indicating confidence in the inferred relationships. Types of phylogenetic trees. 1. Rooted trees. Include a designated root node representing the common ancestor of all taxa. 2. Unrooted trees. Lack a designated root node showing only the relative relationships among taxa. 3. Ultrametric trees. Branch lengths represent time or evolutionary distance, often used in molecular clock analysis. 4. Rectangular trees. Phylograms with branches proportional to evolutionary distances. 5. Circular trees. Circular representations of phylogenies often used for visual clarity or to show relationships among taxa with multiple traits. Major applications of phylogenetic tree. 1. Evolutionary biology. Reconstructing the evolutionary history of species, populations, or genes. 2. Comparative genomics. Identifying conserved regions, gene families, or functional elements across species. 3. Phylogeography. Studying the geographic distribution of genetic lineages and population structures. 4. Conservation biology. Informing conservation efforts by understanding evolutionary relationships among endangered species. Phylogenetic tree visualization tools. 1. Tree visualization software. Say program like Fig Tree, Dendroscope and iTool for viewing and editing phylogenetic trees. 2. Online databases. Repositories like Treebase, NZBI, TreeViewer, and PhyloPic for accessing and sharing phylogenetic data and trees. Phylogenetic tree challenges. 1. Data quality. Accuracy and completeness of molecular data used for tree construction. 2. Model selection. Choosing the appropriate evolutionary model that best fits the data. 3. Inference uncertainty. Accounting for uncertainty in tree topology and branch lengths. 4. Gene tree wise species tree. Resolving conflicts between gene trees and species trees in case of incomplete lineage sorting or horizontal gene transfer. Key terms. 1. Homology. Similarity between species due to shared ancestry. 2. Synapomorphy. Shared derived characteristics that defines a monophyletic group. 3. Monophyly. Group containing an ancestor and all of its descendants. 4. Polyphyly. Group containing taxa with different ancestors. 5. Paraphyly. Group containing an ancestor and some but not all of its descendants. Thank you.